Massive news. The Raiders have traded Davante Adams to the Jets. I'm not surprised. I knew he was getting out of town. So what does this mean now? It's a rebuild. The Raiders are rebuilding. They are accumulating assets because hopefully, which I doubt is going to happen, but this has a chance to become a second round pick. Right now it's third, it's conditional, but it can be second based off of some crazy shit, bruh. All right, Davante Adams has to be like a Pro Bowler. Then he has to the Jets have to make the Super Bowl, NFC. It's got to be some crazy shit to make that a second conditional round, to make it a second pick, which I don't think is going to happen. But anyway, that's besides the point. We know the Raiders are in a rebuild now. All right, so now the biggest question is, who do they keep going forward? Do they keep Luke Getsy? Is Aiden O'Connell be the starter? Let me give y'all my thoughts on this. First is this, bro. Luke Getsy's got to go. Luke, you know what? It's not. You know what? It's not even Luke Getsy. Cause look at this. Y'all see this? What that shit say? Whoever made this decision, whoever did this right here, Raiders were unwilling to give Cliff Kingsbury a three-year deal. Y'all, I forgot all about that shit. Cliff Kingsbury could have been your offensive coordinator. Do you see what that man's doing with the Washington Commanders? This man right here could have been your OC. But whoever's making these decisions, and when I read this, it seems like it's ownership. Right here, according, all right, the Raiders were unwilling to give Kingsbury a 3-year deal. One of the reasons why was because owner Mark Davis is still paying 2 previous head coaches in John Gruden and Josh McDaniels. The man is still playing both of these guys. But this is the interesting thing. There's no salary cap on the coaching staff. So the decision to be cheap by Davis cost them their top target at OC. This shit right here needs to get fixed. The decision makers, okay? They got to start being on the same page. You can't have previous F-ups prevent you from hiring the best people for the job. Cliff Kingsbury should have been y'all OC. If Cliff was y'all OC, I'm gonna take a leap of faith and say this: Davante Adams would still be on this team. Aiden O'Connell would be the starter, and I think you guys will have a better record than you do now. But instead, someone was cheap, and y'all end up with Luke Getsy. So going forward, whoever decided to get, whoever wanted Cliff, I don't know if it was Pierce, I don't know if it was Tom. But that's the person that needs to make the final decision when it comes to personnel and coaching. And then and then Mr. Davis, he just has to go with it. You can't be cheap on this one. You gotta just run with it. You can't be like, that's the first option. Ah, shit, that's a little too much. Let's go. Just give me the next guy. Nah, that's not how the NFL works. That's not, because if you look at them Commanders, they rolling. Now, is the season over? It's not, but I'm gonna be completely honest. I highly doubt that Luke Getsy and Aiden O'Connell are gonna turn this thing around. If they do, then you got your answers going into next year. But if I don't think they will. And I think the Raiders are accumulating assets. They're gonna go after a quarterback, go after a new OC, maybe even a new coach. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. But they gotta start getting on the same page. Let me know y'all thoughts. I'll see you on my next video. I'm out. Deuces.